Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. We are live on the Restore Your Health podcast. And so glad to see all of you guys. We're so glad to see you guys. And we're going to go ahead and start. I was going to wait a few minutes to see if some people could come on in. But we're going to go ahead at 5 o'clock p.m. And I hope you guys had a chance to get your walking in today. It was so beautiful outside. It was a beautiful day, and just was able to get out and walk. We're going to go ahead and start our podcast. Okay, so thank you to everyone. Okay, for this, I'm your host Laronda, and this week we'll discuss mental health checkups, how to prevent high cholesterol, blood pressure, and relationships. We'll also discuss natural supplements and health to help system up and running. Okay, let me first share that all the content shared on the show or prevent any disease yourself to be used, your heart to be abused. Trust, but don't be naive. Listen, voice. Wow, 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 wow. I love this point. I couldn't agree with it. Trust serve themselves, so to say, for self-preservation, that we shouldn't allow ourselves to be used in our generosity. So don't let yourself be over, so to say. Then it tells us to love, but not to lend our hearts to people who will repeatedly misuse. Don't lose your own voice. Wonder emergency. Okay. Others without losing our encouraging influence. All right, guys. By talking good mental health ways to help you, okay, and also to help you with mental health conditions, mental on many people, okay, and changes based on it. Did you know that an estimated 1 in 4 live with mental health condition? Yeah, that's a lot. Since the beginning of the COVID-19, have called mental health conditions a second pandemic. Yeah, the effects have been anxiety and that is why it's so important to take care of yourself. No one else is going to do that for you. Okay. Listen, you have to take care of yourself. You have to know when it's time to go, when it's time to walk away, and go have some fun, go live, work mode. We have to know when to put the brakes on, right? That is why it's so important to take care of yourself. And in addition, mental health concerns have been spiking in America and other medical groups to declare a medical emergency mental health. Yes, so it's very, very important. And since the beginning of the pandemic, we've seen environment, okay, and research that can help you. It looks at nerves and your EMFs definitely help. Secondly, You want to do daily exercise to help deal with every. It helps to relieve stress. It helps to move every muscle in your body. It helps to make sure that you're moving your body, you're exercising regularly, and you want to make sure that you're doing this every day. Some kind of exercise has to do because only you know what you can do. Okay, but you can do something. So incorporate some type of exercise. Okay, and next you're going to allow yourself time to recoup. So take some quiet time, some meditation, like we said before, you need. Okay, take that time out every day, meditation every day to help calm your nerves. Then you're going to want to introduce your children to social and emotional learning. This is something that's mostly learned in school. Teach your children social and emotional skills from home. Okay, and you're basically just on their own. Okay, without you coming in, like the parent coming into the rescue. So we want to make sure that we do that. Okay, it helps them with the learning. Next, experts say that both children and adults need, so we all need mental health days. And you may do this by, moving from a 5-day week to a 4-day week. Work 5 days a week. You might want to take one day off and do something that you love to do. Okay. Giving yourself that day and just sleep. Hey, I want to sleep in today. I don't want to do anything until about noontime. So that's your choice, whatever that, okay? And then we're going to do reducing media and computer time. Yes, we're all on a computer. You want to reduce that in exchange for other activities like connecting with nature, a garden, working in a garden if you already have one, or working in your yard. This helps to release stress, beauty. So you want to go ahead and get outside and connect with nature. You'll be surprised how you feel in your garden or in your yard doing something that you love. But we preferably suggest that you plant a little garden, calm your nerves, and release the stress of the day. Tips for mental health checkups will help you to deal with everyday stress and lessen your chances of developing. All right, so next we're going to talk about cholesterol. Who wants to lower their cholesterol? We all do. So we know that there are tests, which is measured in milligrams of the blood. Cholesterol levels, can be done through a simple test. Okay, there are two types that carry cholesterol throughout the LDL, which is the low density lipoprotein, and it's sometimes, so we'll just call it the bad cholesterol, the LDL. It makes up most of the body's cholesterol. Its high levels of raise your risk of heart disease and stroke. So you want to make sure that you keep a note of you. Then we have the HDL, the high density lipoprotein, and it's called the good cholesterol. It absorbs liver. The liver then flushes it from the body. High levels of HDL cholesterol can lower your risk for heart. There's too much LDL cholesterol. It can build up on the walls of your blood vessels, which is known. And if this is gone unchecked, it can build up in the walls and cause your blood vessels to narrow. We don't for blood to flow through like it's supposed to. Okay, and this can block the flow of the blood to your heart and track of our cholesterol levels. And this can be done so easy. It can be done by simply eating a healthy. You might want to try steaming your meats, your fish. If you're a fish eater, if you eat fish, you want to steam your fish in your foods. If you want to saute, you can saute in healthy vegetable oils like your olive oil and sesame, really great oils to use when you're sauteing. Okay, so if you're going to do that, you can do it that way. This that can lower your blood pressure. Okay, and we talk a lot about the condition of your health because we want you to keep your health first. Okay, so our blood pressure plays a part in the overall because it's directly connected to other organs in the body. As a matter of fact, our blood pressure, other things like our heart, it helps our heart and everything. So you want to make sure that you're not only keeping a track of your the drugstore and you can keep a track of your blood pressure, you can do it yourself. Okay, you don't have to go to the doctor and just to get your blood checked, or you can go to your local pharmacy to get your blood pressure checked. Okay, they have those little blood pressure cuffs where you just put your arm in and you can get your blood pressure reading right then and there. Okay, and that way you can keep a track of it. And if there is a problem, then okay, a normal blood pressure reading is about 125 over 85. You may be at risk if your blood pressure is at this reading for hypertension. So keep that in mind. A normal blood pressure reading chart varies from factors of things like your age and your health. For females and males ages 15 to 18, a normal reading is 117 over 77 or 1 over 85. So these are normal readings for that age group. Okay, recent data from the American Heart Association suggests 120 over 80. Yeah, that's amazing, huh? So our blood pressure, along with our respiratory rate, our heart rate, our oxygen saturation, the body temperature, all of this is important and vital to our overall health and our health indicators. The force of our heart, okay? And our heart, we know, exhibits when our heart is we know that we can get a normal reading from that. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're checking your blood pressure, and at a pharmacy, or you can buy one and keep it at home. Yeah, and you can check it whenever you want to. Checking your blood pressure regularly is vital, 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 vital to your health. Okay, so however, it is very important, okay, because we want to make sure that you keep these two things first. You're checking your blood pressure, checking your cholesterol. Okay. All right. And we want to let you know that your blood pressure can fluctuate, determining what you're doing. Okay. Like, say, for instance, if you went walking or if you went jogging this morning, like I did, I went walking this morning and you read your blood pressure before you left. Well, when you come back, your blood pressure is going to be elevated just because you've been moving the body's meant to be in motion, and because you've been moving. So your blood pressure is going to fluctuate based on the conditions and the circumstances, what you're doing. Okay. The consecutive measurements will show a circadian rhythm over a 24-hour period. It's important to know that your blood pressure values, I said, it can be affected by your adrenaline, things like your sleep pattern, your emotions, exercise, and digestion. So the things that can fluctuate your blood pressure up and down. So, the best time to check your blood pressure is in the morning. Okay. So you want to make sure that you do that so you can get an accurate reading. And if you don't, you can always repeat and until you get, an accurate reading. Repeat this up to 3 times in a row. Okay. You might want to pause a few minutes in between doing the blood pressure. Keep that in mind because we want to make sure that you're staying that we are just here down every eye, so to say. All right. Okay. So next, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to talk about the natural supplements. Okay. If you want to know, can heal itself with plants, with natural herbs, with natural supplements, then let's talk about that. Okay, so we have the young turmeric mango rose formulated. Okay, it's formulated to support the body's natural responses in inflammation response, joint health, mobility, recovery after a physical exertion, things of that nature. It includes prebiotics to support healthy digestion along with gut brain axis. Turmeric has natural occurring actives such as carotenoids. Okay, carotenoids help to support joint mobility. Okay, so it helps you when you want to run and walk too. Contains soluble topoica fiber, turmeric curcuma longum, rhizome extract, boswellia surin extract, stevia leaf extract, and natural mango flavor. It also natural Moroccan rose flavor, lime, and it includes lime, peel essential oil. It includes all of those great ingredients. Okay, and to take this supplement, you're gonna use about a half and about 6 to 8 ounces of water, or you can use juice or milk, almond milk. Okay, with this. You're going to drink this at midnight. Okay. So at bedtime, this is something you don't want to drink in the morning. Okay. When you're winding down in the evening, almond milk. And then vitamin C is very, very longevity, vitality, our skin health. It helps to strengthen our body cannot manufacture vitamin C. We can benefit consuming the supplements. Okay, so you want to get the super C vitamins. They come in chewables as well. So they're easy to chew, they're easy for children as well. And it helps to support your normal immune, circulatory, and your respiratory function. Okay, so you want to make sure that you get that. It's made with a proprietary blend of essential oils, and it has camu camu, acerola, it has cherry, it has rosehip fruit powder, and it has premium orange essential oils. So the suggested use for this, you're going to chew a chewable tablet 3 times a day as needed or as desired. So with the Super C, you can either chew all three at once, or you can chew one chewable tablet 3 times a day. I think you might want to use it, 3 times a day. Just kind of space it out. You want to take all your vitamins in the morning or at one dose, and then they wear off. And so just go ahead and space those out 3 times a day. You can do one in the morning, at lunchtime, and then one at dinner. There you are. There's your 3 times. Then we're going to talk about the Super B vitamins. It's a comprehensive vitamin supplement that provides all 8 B vitamins as well available minerals to provide the energy you need, okay, to feel great on the go. So if you're on the go, you have a busy lifestyle, B vitamins is what you need. Okay, it contains organ FA. It's a natural folate source. It's derived. The Super B helps to maintain your healthy energy levels. It supports the cardio and your cognitive function. Okay, so the cognitive function. It helps to ease everyday feelings of stress. Okay, so all of this in our Super B vitamins I mentioned, it comes with all 8 B vitamins. All right, so it has all that in it. The suggested use use for this, you're going to take 2 tablets daily with a meal. So take it with a meal when you eat, okay? Because the super B vitamins and bioavailable chelated minerals to help maintain healthy energy levels and support your cardiovascular health, okay? So it helps you to feel good every day. It helps us. Okay, so you want to do that. And it's good for your skin as well. So the super B vitamins, another good thing, gives you energy when you're feeling low. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're taking the super V so that you can have energy to run and walk or do whatever you want to do, your exercise, your gardening. You take your super B vitamins and you'll be good to go all day. All right. And lastly, let us talk a little bit about how to restore relationships. Okay, so we're going to switch it up a bit. We're going to talk about relationship, which has everything to do with our emotions, and our emotion is directly connected to our mental health. Okay, so we know that relationships can shape the way that we interact with people outside of our home and our community. Okay, we were meant to be in community, so we weren't meant to be. Okay, so many times we on the back burner, okay, and we put ourselves in situations that we really weren't meant to be in, and that in return in situations where we don't need to be. Why cry? Yeah, so we don't want to do that. Okay, that's why it's so important for us to talk about relationship building and our state as far as our mental health. All right, so if you're not happy in your relationships, then um, you might want to reevaluate the things that you're doing. Okay, and if you're not happy in your relationships, it will show up in other areas of your life. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're doing that, making good decisions, making sure that we're in the right place at the right time. Okay, all this will curb bad relationships. All right, instead of flaunting material things to cover up your true feelings, like buying gifts, all these, try a simple love gesture first. I'm not saying don't buy gifts because everybody loves gifts, right? Yeah, don't stop buying the gifts. But what I'm saying is start with a simple love gesture first to cultivate your relationships by spending quality time with the people that you value. Okay. If you love them, you'll spend time with them. It's just like developing any relationship. Whatever you give your attention to, whatever you love, you spend time doing. Okay. And then you begin to develop a relationship. So, you know, then when you buy gifts and like flowers and fancy gifts, it will be received as genuine love, and the relationship will begin to flourish. Okay. It will begin to look how you want to look, and it will be received as that you really care too. Okay. People look at how you treat them every day versus how you treat them on a special occasion. Okay. Because you may feel like you're obligated to do so because it's a special occasion, but it's what you do every day, your daily, how you treat people every day. Okay. Because remember, people want to know that you care before they want to hear anything that you have to say. Okay. So let's make sure that we are doing that. And we research some ways that can help with relationships. Listen, we all can improve in relationships. Okay, that goes for me, everyone. No one has it all together. We can all improve. All right. So find some things that you love to do it together, live your life, and don't just do it for special occasion. Okay. So here's some helpful ways to help you with your relationship. Okay. It can help develop, also to help to develop healthy relationships if you already don't have one. Okay. Number one, being transparent and honest with those you care about. Okay. Be honest about how you feel. If you have any struggles, if you are angry, If you're feeling unforgiveness, whatever it is, be honest with how and be transparent with the other person. If you truly love someone, you'll do what it takes, okay, to win their heart. Other actions dictate, the way we feel and reveals the condition of our heart. So we know that the eyes are like the window to the soul. You can tell a lot about a person by looking in their eyes. If they're frustrated, if they're angry, if they're happy, if they're just feeling some kind of way that day, if they're sad, you can tell a lot. Okay. Our actions dictate the way we feel. Okay. And it reveals our heart. Okay. And our eyes will tell the story. It's important, okay, to be true to yourself. It's important to be true to those that you are in a relationship with, to be honest and to be truthful, okay, in your relationships. Remember, honesty is the best policy, okay, when it comes to redeeming and restoring relationships. Okay, practicing the presence of God will help you to resolve worldly relationships. So when you get in the presence of God, the Bible tells us of God, there's the fullness of joy. Okay, it is. When you get in the presence of God, you leave when you get in the presence of God, you leave when you are truly in his presence. When you leave out, you have that joy unspeakable. Okay. And let me tell you, you won't have that stress to be gone. Okay. As well. So we want to make sure that we practice the presence of God, get in his presence, pray, meditate, ask God to, change some things in you and ask him to reveal some things that need to be revealed. Okay. God will help you to resolve every or extended family members, your relationship with you in all of those relationships. Okay. And it will be the ultimate blueprint for everything else. Okay. So let's talk about some other helpful ways. So we talk about conversation. So make sure you strike a conversation. Strike up a conversation. Compliment the other person. Okay. Discuss your future goals and plans together. That will give you an idea of where the other person's mind is, and if you are on one accord. And if you're not, if that needs to be fixed as well. So talk about your future goals together. Go on a date with the person that you love. You love them, take them for a date, take them out. Okay. Nobody wants to be stuck in the house all the time. All right. So if you are in a relationship, if you're married, if you're dating, date them. If you're married, date your husband, date your wife. Date your wife. Okay. Take her out. She'll love it. Spend time with those you love. Go on vacation. Plan a vacation. All right. Go do something fun and have fun. Spend money on a specific thing that they a good little indicator there to help you out, okay? And it'll be like a little surprise to them as well. This will give them the indication that you are truly in tune and really care. Now, you got to make sure be intentional about making the other person feel wanted and appreciated. Don't take each other for granted. That's the biggest mistake that people make in relationships. They take the other person for granted because the person's there every day. Okay. So they don't date them, they don't give compliments, they don't buy flowers, they don't do any of these things. And the relationship begins to dwindle. They don't talk to each other. And the relationship begins to dwindle. But if you want your relationship to flourish, you got to spend time, you got to spend money, okay? You got to be intentional, all right? So you got to do those things if you want it to work, all right? Don't take each other for granted. Everyone wants to feel respected and they want to feel like feel like they're needed, so to say. Everyone. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to make other arrangements to do special things. Okay, so make the other person feel important. Okay, And you can do this, okay, by letting them take the lead on a special project or something that you guys are doing together. Let them take the lead on the project, okay? You don't have to take the lead all the time. You don't have to be the let someone else do it, okay? Let them take the lead and let them take full responsibility on what they're doing. Say, hey, I'm letting you take this time and I'm going to let you take the lead because I always take the lead and I want to see you rise up and do and take leadership, okay? Lastly, in the presence of others, let the one that you love know that they are the apple of your eye and that you have eyes for them and them only, okay? And that your heart adores them and no one else. This will make the other person feel important and it will send a message to give respect where it's due, not only for them, but to others around them as well, okay? Lines of communication open. Handle difficult topics immediately rather than letting them fester. You want to handle stubborn emotions and situations with care, okay? So make sure that you're doing that. You can try doing these simple tips to help improve your relationship. Don't forget, okay, to pray. I always tell each other that, okay? I'm a follower, I'm a believer, and I say that if you need counseling, do that as well. Okay, these tips gave you some type of comfort, okay, to anyone to help improve their relationships. And that goes for everyone, right? All of us can improve in our relationships. All of us can improve in our relationships. All of us. No one is exempt. No one. We all can improve in some area of our lives. It's directly connected to our mental health. Okay. So next we're going to talk about COVID updates. Looks like the COVID has the numbers have decreased. So that's great. Okay. The numbers to COVID has decreased. I'm very excited that the numbers are decreasing and that we don't have to worry about the spread, so to say, getting out of hand because people are taking precautions. They're wearing their masks, they're washing their hands, washing surfaces, mainly washing your hands and making sure that if you're in a closed, small environment, you're wearing a mask. Okay, you don't have to wear a mask if you're outside in an outside event. You're good to go because you have plenty of ventilation. Or if you're in a ventilated area, an area that's really good and ventilated, air is flowing. You don't have to wear a mask there either. But if you're going to be in a small area, excuse me, then you need to make sure that you're wearing your mask. Make sure you're washing your hands always, always, always. Okay. And you're going to do that before each meal. Do that at your restroom breaks, of course. You're outside doing outside work and your hands get all dirty. Wash your hands afterwards. Okay. So keeping your hands clean. Make sure you have hand sanitizer. You can take that with you if you're on the go as well. Okay. And you can get the natural hand sanitizer through our Young Living account. You can get that on our Young Living. I'm going to put the link at the bottom of the broadcast so that you can have that. Okay. As well as other links that you can link to go to and you can purchase on our website. Hey guys, you see my shirt here? It's a Restore Your Health. You can see the Restore Your Health podcast shirt. So if you want to get a shirt like this, you can get this off of our website as well. Okay. And we have other merch that you can get off of our website, the Jeremiah 2911. That's on our website as well as our natural supplements and our beauty products. So we started naturals brand beauty products, and you can get those off of our site. So we'll put all that in the link below. Okay. That concludes the broadcast for the Restore Your Health podcast. If you want to learn how the body can naturally heal itself and eat well, on Amazon today, order it on our website. All right. To purchase the Young Living supplements, visit myylmcom. Dawson. Or if you want to purchase the Mary Kay products, you can visit www.maryk.com/capital L, capital D, AWSON 1982 /EN US. All right, guys. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and share it with a friend. Until next week, have a happy week, everyone.